Hey everyone, welcome to a special video. As always, my name is Jay. And today I'm going to be showing you guys my army showcase. Now this is just the painted models from the orcs. So as you guys know, I did Ork-tober painting challenge. I tried to paint 1,000 points, and basically I did. I didn't count point for point. I ended somehow in the high 900s. That's good enough for me, I think. I think I hit about 1,000. That's all good. So this is my orc list, that orc army that I currently have painted. Now, as I mentioned, it's just the painted models. Unpainted models are not on the table because I don't play with unpainted models. That's not how I roll. And I've added up the points, and it's just over 5,000 points. So 5,300 points total. So look at all them. Look at all the orkiness. Now, I thought I was actually going to be more, but then I realized I don't actually play with very expensive models. The most expensive model that I use is either the Morkanaut or Gostelthraka. You know, I don't have very big, expensive models. I don't have any Imperial armor yet. One day, people, one day I'll get like a giant squiggoth. That'll be cool. So let's go through my army. So leading my army, of course, Lord of War, Gostelthraka. You gotta have him if you're an orc player. He's not the best Lord of War, but he's a Lord of War, and that's what matters. Gruck Face Rippa, complete with a nicely painted squig, which is, I don't know, Miniature Painting 101, Part 59. I have a couple Big Macs with custom force fields. 2 war bosses on bikes. As you can see, I kind of enveloped one of these armies. They're kind of painted, but they're mine now. I claim them. 2 war bosses on bikes, 2 pain boys on bikes, and I also have a pain boy who's not painted. And I have a generic war boss. So that's all my HQs. So what I want to get more for HQs, I have a Zogwart. I got to get him painted. That's not Zogwart. I want to get a Weird Boy painted. And eventually I want to get a Big Mac with custom force field. Man, am I screwing up. Shock attack gun, painted. That's what I want to get eventually. Behind them, for the elites, I have knobs. That's it for the elites. I have those knobs. Look at that giant knob squad. In fact, almost all those knobs were painted during my painting challenge. So you can see all the knobs I painted. And I have 2 squads of knob bikers. 2 huge squads. Everything's WYSIWYG. Look at all them points. As I said, I kind of took over that squad. That squad used to be my friends. I stole it, kind of. They're mine now. That's what the Ludas would do, you know? And it's for boys. So also, I have 1 tiny, tiny squad of grots that I paint up during my painting challenge. Look at all those nicely painted grots. With a run herder. Now, as far as troops go, I want to get more runts, herders, and grots. Look at them. They're such a funny little group. I want to get like 130 of them. And just run list after list. They're going to be the hilarious, you know, for multiple detachments. These guys are going to be the essential components. So I think they're really fun. Look at all them. Cool stuff. Look at all them go. And now for troops as well. As you can see, I have some boys. These are all Slugga boys, led by knobs with power claws. They have, you know, other custom larger guns in there like big shootas or rockets. And these are all shoota boys. So total, I have about 160. I think the final count was 162 boys that I can run in squads, and that's pretty cool. So I need obviously 18 more boys for 180. Eventually, one day, people, one day. Good stuff, and they're all now painted. Now, doing this painting challenge, I actually managed to paint about 50 boys and get them all up to my normal tabletop standard. And that's cool. So this painting challenge was a good success, I think, because now look at this. I can play the green tide and not be ashamed that some of them are unpainted. They look pretty cool. You know, 1 giant horde of boys coming towards you. That makes me happy, and a happy, happy camper. Cooking with peanut oil. Happy, happy, happy. As for fast attacks, I don't have a single one. So in the future, I want to get some Deathcopters painted up. I want to get some Storm Boys. Storm Boys is what I'm super excited to get in the future. Storm Boys. And eventually Grot Tanks. Because Grot Tanks are fast attack. And they're my favorite Imperial Armor squad. So one day, people, one day I want to have an entire army of Grot Tanks with Walker, with the Killicans, and that would make me happy camper. I'm just going to get like a Grot HQ, then we're good to go. For heavy support, I have 2 Death Dreads. They're magnetized, and I usually run them with Scorcha, an extra close combat weapon. And then I have 9 Killicans on the table. I have 3 Killicans also off the table. They're currently being worked on right now by me, but they're not painted, so they're not on the table. That's the way I roll. Straightforward as that. I have my Morkanaut. My Morkanaut is probably my favorite new thing from the Codex. I love the Morkanaut. He's just fun, has so many guns, and he is just awesome. I love the Morkanaut. Cool stuff there. So Morkanaut, 2 Death Dreads, 9 cans, 3 more off the table. So I'll have 12 cans, run them in 2 squads of 6. And then for the heavies, I also have a squad of Ludas. Look at all of them. 15 Ludas. And that's my heavy support choices. That's it. So as you can see, for heavy supports, I need more heavy supports too. Eventually, maybe one day a battle wagon would be cool. Some grot weapons, you know, those huge weapons would be cool. The big guns, you know. That'd be kind of fun. And just, yeah, that's the great thing about orcs. You can have this many guys in your army, and there's still so much more to get. So, as I said, there's tons left for me to get, and eventually one day I'll have everything for the orcs. But until that day, I will only dream, but I'll be happy. I'm happy with this army. They're all painted, they look great, they're fun. Orcs are probably my favorite army to play when I'm in the mood for a fun game. So, and I have tons of options. As I said, there's about 5,300 points of orcs. And the future, I'm going to try to get even more painted. As I said, I have tons more tons more orcs to paint. So my next painting challenge, maybe in the future I'll do orcs again, and I'll get up to like 6,500 points. Cool stuff. So thank you everyone for keeping up with my Ork-tober painting challenge. I hope you guys had some success with your painting challenges as well. And stay tuned for my next painting challenge, where I will be attempting to put together a 1,500 point list of Necrons. It's going to be Necron-vember, as requested by you. I'm going to try to get a complete army of Necrons by the end of this month. So stay tuned for another painting challenge. And thank you very much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see these guys in action. I'm going to obviously keep playing orcs and battle reports as well as my other armies, but I love orcs. They're going to be a fun time. Stay tuned for more orc videos. Don't Alex them, this is Jay, and all these orc boys saying happy painting.